Alright, today we're still drawing the Trammel toy. We're going to make the base top today. So let's make our parts. Again, I'm going to draw down from the top. So I'm going to make the overall shape first. And it is a square, rectangular shape. And it is 4.25 by 4.25. Alright, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Now we got to add all these things. You can see we have a square down here, a little notch up there, and a bunch of holes. Some of these are actual holes with the hole and thread notes that we have to go and make, and some of them are just holes to go straight through. Actually, I don't see any with hole and thread notes, so we can just make circles and extrude them. So we can just make everything first and then extrude it all at once. So first, since I have rectangle chosen, I'm going to make this little notch. He is 1.75 in that direction, and he is 0.5 in this direction. Okay, and then I have the square down here. I'll make him, and he is 1.25 in both directions. Okay, let's go ahead and dimension and put those where they should be. This one from side to side is 0.406, and then from bottom to bottom is also 0.406. Alright, so the square is in the right spot. We're going to put this in the right spot. He's lined up on the side already, so that's good. And we have 0.5 from the top to the top. Okay, so those are all good. Now we just got to put those 8 holes. So we have a couple that are 0.230. Okay, so this one in the upper top corner, 0.230. And I believe this one right here is also that same size. And then over here next to it is, now be careful when you're putting these that, sometimes we don't want to get right off that line because then it's going to stick it there and that might not be where we want it. So I just put them there and we'll dimension soon. This is 0.18. And then down below him is 0.19. And then over here is 0.18 again. And then we're doing the same thing down here, 0.18. Bottom, 0.19. And then over here, 0.18 again. Okay, now we just got to get them all in the right spots. So I'm going to go back to my dimension. This one here from side is 0.375. And down from the top, well, actually shows from the bottom, so from here all the way to the bottom is 3.875. So he's good. And then this one here is 1.5 over from the edge. And then they're all kind of lined up, so I can take these two and I can kind of line these up from them. So I can say vertically, this line and this line should be in the same spot, and this center should be in the same spot. Okay, and then horizontally, this one and this one should be in the same spot. This one and this one should be in the same spot. But we got to dimension where this guy goes. So go back to dimension, and he is 2.75 from the very bottom. 2.75. Okay, so I think that group is ready to go. So look at the bottom. So we dimension this guy from there to there, 0.375. And then he is 3.875 from this far edge. And this guy's here is 2.75, so it's basically a mirror image of that other side. 0.75. And this one here is 1.5 to the bottom. And then I think we can use our constraints again. So vertical with this and this one and this one, get those lined up, and then horizontally, these two centers are lined up. And line up. I'm not sure this one worked. He doesn't look like he worked. Let's try him again. There we go. Must have just misclicked. I think that's it. Oh, I missed this hole right there, didn't I? Okay, so let's go add one more spot there. That one is a 0.2. 2. And then dimensioning, he is 2.875 from the bottom. Here to here. 2.875. And then in, he is 0.875 from this edge here. 0.875, so it's halfway in the middle there. Now I think we got everybody, so we're going to finish our sketch. Zoom in more, you can see what's going on. And when we extrude, we're just going to select this part and not any of those holes or anything. And this is 0.240 thick. So we're going to change this to 0.240. And I believe that is done. Now, you were supposed to write this UL in this upper corner, so just make a new sketch. This is just going to help you later when you're trying to line things up with the assembly. That 0.12 is going to be really tiny. It's probably about a ½ inch, or I'm going to put 0.4. I think that'll make it a pretty good size. And then we're just writing for upper left. And there we go. Finish the sketch. And that one is done and ready to go.